going back to the D-pad. John slapped Gary the Goomba and my Citizens Bank,
I wasn't
return
aiming for
form.
the Goomba. I'm sorry, Gary.
You didn't apologize to my Citizens Bank form. Do you want to...
We call him City.
No, I don't want to fuck. Don't give me your pity controller. Fuck you, monkey. Finish the game.
Whoa, hey, wow, hey. Let's watch the names here.
What just happened?
John just had a moment.
Hey, if we're
It's
gonna call
okay.
each other
You don't have to
animals,
be-
can I be a
you don't have
lizard?
to be
Yeah, you
afraid.
could be a fucking lizard.
Sweet.
Oh my god. Playing some Kirby
Don't
Star.
gingerly hand me the controller after your
it's
perfect
gingerly.
victory.
I know it's Ginger.
I
Oh man. So we're playing some Star Stacker.
think it bothers me most because I played most of this game on the channel. You didn't play it at all. And then you picked it up.
I played this a lot
on
as a
your
kid, though.
first
That's
try.
the thing. I did play it a lot as a kid.
I played 70-something levels of this.
Dustin played a bunch though.
Dustin
He
did
played
play
a
a
bunch,
bunch.
yeah.
It sapped all of your strength.
I got him to insane, and then Dustin did the first 20 of insane. I think is more
That's
or less
true.
what
Yeah,
happened.
that's a fair point. Okay, buddy. I didn't mean to make you mad.
No, it's not mad. It's more.
Well, it's not glad.
It's ennui. It's
No, this is Game Boy.
God.
I
It's
cou-
a
I
good thing I don't have a
couldn't
dad because I wouldn't be able to handle all these jokes, Rick. Fuck.
Swinging with the reel right now. Damn. Oh,
man.
jeez. Holy shit. Oh, my God.
You know, I don't want to admit it. You know how those people have been doing this, like, this meme that's been going around? It's like, describe yourself in 3 cartoon characters.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I had a couple. I had Fry from Futurama,
Mm-hmm.
which I think is pretty true, because I'm a well-meaning idiot most of the time. And then I had, who the fuck else? I don't know, I had somebody else. But for the third one, I was going back and forth between BoJack, and I was like, I'm not sad enough to be BoJack. And now I'm sad enough to be BoJack.
Whoops.
Just right now, huh? Just
So
happened.
some combination between Fry, BoJack. I don't remember who the fucking third one was.
Kefka.
That was in there for a while.
John does occasionally wear clown makeup, so...
Well, that nihilism comes in large part from Kefka. In the ending speech of Final Fantasy VI, I'm on his side.
I haven't seen it. Spoilers.
There's
All I
no
just said was
spoilers. You
the
just
side I
said
was
there's a
on.
speech at the end.
Spoilers, there's a speech. Damn it. Now I know that there's a...
You mean
I've
the
had
bad
people-
guy says something at the end of a Final
I know,
Fantasy
right?
game? Holy shit.
I've had people actually get mad at me for describing events in details that loose before, like genuinely actually
Well,
mad.
those people can S a big D.
Wow, can they?
Yeah, they
Damn.
can subscribe
I never asked them about
a
that.
big D-pad.
Wow, they do subscribe a big to the D-pad. Oh my god.
And I think the biggest part, ironically, the part that bothers me the most is that it bothers me so much.
Oh.
That I think is what the problem is. What the problem is. You know,
What
like
the
it
problem
it
is.
shouldn't bother me. It's just a fucking game. I have plenty of other strengths. But I guess I don't.
Oh,
What's
man.
the point? I'm supposed to be quick and good at learning and smart, but
This is
I don't feel smart.
definitely getting a little rough
This
here.
game makes me feel not smart.
The problem is the game, not you.
Here we go.
No. The game, me failing at the game, reflects on me, which is the problem. I shouldn't let it reflect on me, but it does. It does. Where's Dustin? I could really use his inspiration for an empty video game nerd right now.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. Hey,
That was a
Dustin.
bad
I didn't
impression.
see you there. Yeah, wow, really convincing.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, John. You're pretty worthless.
You're a pretty piece of shit.
Dustin, you're sounding very stereo today. This is fantastic.
I'm getting good at throwing my voice around assholes.
All right. All right.
That's where it went. I don't know.
Well, fuck.
Don't feel bad, man.
I don't feel good.
Well, I understand that Ben eats a lot. That Ben is aware of how dick eating works. So
Wait,
maybe
what?
that can help you feel a little happier.
Did you just What did you say? I understand that Ben eats a lot, so that'll cheer you up. What was the thesis of your statement?
No, honestly,
What the fuck? Are you grasping at straws that distant?
I mean, I agree. I eat a lot, but I don't get what that has
And
to do
what
with
effect should that have on my well-being?
I was going with the eating dick thing from earlier, but yeah, just Ben eating a lot will, I guess, make you feel better. Is what?
Well, how would Ben eating a lot of dick make me feel better?
I don't know what you're
feel
into.
any better.
Maybe watching a dick being eaten.
Oh my god!
All right, real question: what is in a spotted dick?
It's like ham or something. It's
What?
Ham with,
That was a dessert.
no, I don't.
No,
think
it's like
so.
a meat thing.
I think it's like.
Really?
I always picture like ham or spam with like olives.
I thought it was like a roll, like a dessert roll.
Let's find out.
It's like a hot dog.
Whoa, by penis.
Oh no! Wait, we're totally wrong. It's sponge pudding.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a meat thing.
Let's go to Wikipedia.
You put some sponges in that.
Spotted dick is a British pudding made with suet. Don't define words with more words I don't know, Internet.
Made with sweat.
No, it's S-U-E-T.
Made with sweat.
Suet.
Made with suet. All right, what's suet?
It's
Suet
like
is
a
raw.
seed.
Oh, hold on. Ben was right. Is raw fat of beef or mutton, especially the hard fat found around the
Whoa.
loins and kidneys. Wow.
This has gotten real weird.
Made with that and dried fruit, usually currants or raisins, and often served with. This would taste awful.
I'm gonna say
I'm just gonna go ahead and put it out
I've
there.
heard beef pudding and almonds in the same
And
breath.
fruit.
And I like weird shit. Like, I'll eat livers. I'll eat pate and foie gras. Like, I love all that stuff. But that
No.
sounds gross.
I'll eat
Fuck you,
chicken. I'll
spotted
eat
dick.
liver. Meow mix, please deliver.
Do they deliver? Can we make
Yo,
that
I'll
shit
get
happen?
one pizza. I'll get a salad, some buffalo wings, and some meow mix. Please deliver.
Yeah, we can do that. We ain't done that shit since the 80s, but we'll do it.
Oh my god. Why am I?
Oh my god.
Oh my god. It's gonna bug me so much. I'm gonna look back through like an hour of texts to figure out who the third character I thought I was, rather than just do any soul searching at all. I'm just gonna try and see if I've actually written it down somewhere.
But
Kefka was one of the originals, but I was like, I'm not that crazy.
Yeah.
no, I would say you're not.
It's like kind of crazy.
I wanted to be Jack Donaghy, but I think that's more of an aspiration than a truth.
Than an identity.
Why can't you search texts? That'd be such a good feature.
Can you not? I can never remember if you can.
You can scroll forever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right?
an
Like,
unending scroll of hell.
I don't know. I don't know if I know myself well enough
damn.
to pick 3 fictional characters that
I like-
represent me.
I know, that was actually another frustrating thing. It's like, am I just identityless? Why can I not search myself? You know?
well, there's also the issue of like, am I just picking characters that I enjoy watching
Exactly.
and stuff versus
Yeah.
That's why I
ones
had
that
to be like,
actually
I'm not
identify
Kefka.
with.
I'm not Jack Donaghy. Like, you know. I'm never going to find this, am I? Fuck.
Low probability, yeah. Oh, I should have put it on left. Oh, damn it. Fucking weird mistakes.
This is a confusing setup they got here.
It really is. I can fix this, though.
Guys, when we go get ice cream, I really fucking want ice cream.
I'm kind of feeling it, honestly. Yeah. Maybe after we're done with this, then we can.
All right, good. That's really gonna get my spirits up and my energy down.
Good, good. That was the plan the whole time.
I can only have one: spirits or energy.
Oh man, spirits are energy. Didn't you know?
Final Fantasy: Spirits Within.
Oh, ugh, no. No, thank
That's,
you. No,
yeah.
thank you.
That's both spirits down and energy down.
Ugh, God, I was not a fan of that. Like, I appreciate it, and it is hilariously, I believe, still the highest rated video game adaptation on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, it was one of those things that just
Yeah.
should have never been branded Final Fantasy. And
Yeah.
it holds the pretty impressive technical achievement of being one of the first movies to really thrust
one of
you
the
into the uncanny
I
valley.
was gonna say it was one of the first fully CGI, but like meant to be humans kind
Right.
of movie.
Like too good almost.
Yeah, It was
Um,
a little too ahead of its time.
that was
weirdly
like
enough.
15 years ago.
Oh god, yeah.
But it looked awesome. PS4 still can't do graphics that good.
Yeah, I mean, part of that just comes down to how much you can render in the moment, really.
Really trying to render in the moment.
Trying to render in the moment, man.
Fuck. Is this how you feel all the time, Ben? Oh my god.
Yeah, it's fucking rough, man.
Shit. With friends like you and Dustin.
Who needs enemies? Oh,
No, who gets out of bed in the morning?
oh.
Jesus.
Him and Dustin, I think. Not together.
I mean, they do,
but like,
only
I mean,
'cause
maybe
we-
together. I don't know.
I get
I've
out of
never-
bed in the morning begrudgingly, but I do it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's good. Maybe I just won't tomorrow. What could
You,
go
you
wrong?
probably should. You have a
What's
job.
gonna go wrong? They don't need me. I'm just eye candy.
Huh. I was like, ooh, John's in.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
So I have this weird complex at my new job because it's great. I love it. But I'm learning a technology I've never ever used before. Right? So if you know web design, it's all Drupal, and I've never used Drupal before, and it's like hardcore Drupal development for pretty big sites, like
Oh,
like
nice.
like they have some big clients. I probably shouldn't have said that on mic. Anyway, it's fine.
I can believe that.
But I don't know shit about that system, so I'm a pretty good web developer, but I just don't know their way of doing things at all.
Yeah.
So I've been there for like a month or two now, and I still feel like I'm not contributing enough. And they're constantly like, "No, you're doing great. Blah blah blah. You're fine."
Yeah.
But it's just weird to like there's no accountability. I'm just like learning. So
Yeah.
like, oh, I didn't do anything today. I was learning, and they're like, okay.
I mean, that's pretty common though. Honestly,
Yeah.
there's a lot of jobs that'll do
Yeah.
that for
And-
extended periods of time. Really.
Yeah, so I was talking to some of them about how I was like kind of feeling like, the pressure's on, like I really got to get some work done for you guys, you know. And they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, dude, you're fine. We used to not expect developers to be able to like have any actual billable time until 5 months in." And I was like, "Oh, sweet."
Sweet. I'm gonna do jack shit.
And then
I can
did,
stretch this out for way longer.
yeah. And then I literally did one thing. I presented one tiny thing to a client. Turns out the client was like a CEO of a really big nonprofit startup that does a lot of lobbying in Congress to keep things good for the internet.
All right.
And I was apparently talking to the CEO and didn't even know it. And
Nice.
my boss was just like, "Dude, you're the best. Like, I couldn't have put any of our developers on that. Like, you explained it no problem, and like you were personable, and you made it clear." And I was like,
What?
"Awesome." I was like, "Oh, so I'm doing fine."
Yeah.
And like, I just have this like, I just feel like it was just good to hear, I guess. But I think it's also the thing like a lot of developers you can't really put in front of people.
Yeah. No, that's true. I mean, it's true though.
Yeah.
Developers are usually pretty introverted, like kind of. You know,
they just see
perform
things
best
their
in their own
way.
environment. Yeah.
You know, like
All I know about developers is that you should say their job title over and over.
At least 4 times.
Developers, 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 developers.
Yeah.
yeah. No, that's true. I mean, I don't know what else to call it though. It does sound kind of pretentious to be like, "We're developers," but I don't know.
No, not really.
I mean, that's what you are.
You develop.
What do I even develop?
You tell me.
Develop is the word you use on a little girl who's going through puberty.
Wow.
It's true.
I mean, yes.
Or boy.
Or yeah,
No, you
or
don't
boy.
Say, you don't say, "Oh, little Timmy's developing."
Well, I mean, you
that
could.
means little Timmy's growing boobs.
Not necessarily.
Unless it's short for Tim and Nina. That's not a word.
Timonina.
What? Leave me alone. John's having a bad day.
Oh my god.
Timalina? Maybe that's what I meant.
Sure.
know what
That's a
you
much
meant.
more realistic name. That's a name I've also probably heard in my imagination from time to time.
Thinking a lot about little Timalina
Oh
developing.
yeah,
huh,
I
Rick?
guess so. No, it's one of those things where like you can have some words that mean like I don't know what the distinction you would make necessarily would be in terms of describing it, but like a film can develop, but you can also develop a film kind of thing. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I shouldn't have used literally the same word with 2 other meanings, but you
But
you get my
I know what you
drift.
mean. And I was thinking about this the other day, like progress and progress.
Yeah.
One's I guess the
Progress
verb
is
form.
progress is a measure of how much you're progressing.
Yeah, or adverb, I guess. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I should have done it the other way. Damn it.
But imagine learning English as a second language and
I
having to
cannot.
get shit like that right.
That's kind of like the few poor attempts I've made at learning Japanese. Like, it's such a different construction in every way.
It's true. It's a wildly different language.
Yeah.
Like, at least with Spanish, you can find commonalities, or any Romance language.
Frankly, there's also the issue of, in Japanese, there's so much ambiguity, too.
Right. But if you look at Japanese from, like, a scientific standpoint, it's a much more logical language with fewer exceptions to the rules than English.
But you've got the two biggest issues with Japanese, in my opinion, for learning Japanese.
Yep.
One is that tone can entirely change the meaning of a word.
Yep.
And I know that's a bigger problem with like Chinese and Korean than it is with Japanese, but it's still a thing.
They'll be able to understand you if you're doing the tone wrong. You'll sound like an idiot.
Yeah. And then kanji, the entirety of kanji is like, you need to already know Japanese to have
even if you boil it down to only the essential kanji, it's still like 1900 you have to learn to be relatively proficient.
Mm-hmm. Like
1900, that's fucking nuts.
Like if you want to read a newspaper, good fucking luck.
Exactly. It's the 1945 Joyo kanji that will let you read the newspaper, because the newspapers are restricted to using that.
Oh, really?
I think so, yeah. Or anything that they use, any characters they use that aren't those, they have to print the little hiragana above it.
That makes sense.
But it's tough. Someday when my life is in balance, which I'm starting to think will never, ever, ever happen, I really want to start learning Japanese again. I miss it. It's such a fascinating language.
Yeah. I need to actually
and like, how
give
cool would
a
it be to play
real
Final
honest
Fantasy
shot.
VI in the original fucking language? Like, stuff like that would be really cool.
I think it'd be cool. I feel like you'd spend a lot of time just kind of double checking your read, basically. But
Well, I mean, yeah, until we got good enough.
Yeah.
But I would, let's fast forward 5 years of hard studying, and if I was really good, then
yeah, I
then
mean,
it
maybe,
would be a
yeah.
really cool experience.
It was actually one of the neater things from I don't know. I mean, my brain just kind of went this direction, but like in Game Grumps, way back in the day, I guess like early on they were talking about Japanese because I want to say Aaron had known a decent amount of Japanese for a while, and John was learning Japanese at the time. So like there were a few episodes spread out over the course of a couple months where they were just like talking about Japanese, and like you could tell each time it came up that they both had been practicing considerably since the previous time, to the point where they were having like pretty surprisingly intricate conversations about like the nuances of the language and shit. And it's like, wow, damn, all right.
Yeah. Maybe like Felice and Lindsay and I could do something similar to that, but
Yeah.
I've lost a lot, and I don't know. I think Felice spent a little more time there than I did. I think she probably got a little further than me, and she
Yeah.
seems to have retained more. So
All right.
she's probably the best of the three of us, but I don't remember.
We're going to talk more about that next time. Oh, Jesus. Bye.